So access versus certification. And I'm really excited to see how the debaters are going to come on board and just really dissect it. It's always a fun activity. It's the last activity of the conference. It's fun, so it's nothing serious, but yet still passing across that information. That's yes, that information to our delegates, both online and physically in the room.
Okay. I can also wait for that because I mean it's going to be an interesting debate, access versus certification. All right,
Certification, yes.
looking out for that particular part of the event. All right, so this is your Women Radio, and I have Precious Majekutumi with me, and she's the programs manager at Wimbiz. And yes, Wimbiz is back for the 24th conference this year. This is an annual conference that comes up every year. So if we hear say Wimbiz not they do conference, waiting that year coming. So that's just how it could feel, always looking forward to Wimbiz conference. So yes, we've heard about this year's conference. We heard about the theme for this year. So let's look at what attendees should expect this year. Knowing fully well that the theme for this year is about the individual's journey. It's about your own confidence. It's about how you can probably take care of yourself for the future. So it covers a lot. So what should the attendees expect this year at the 24th annual conference of Wimbiz?
What should they expect? I think I started with goodies, right?
Yeah.
But
But that would
but
pay me, Precious, pay me because
okay, I won't mention goodies anymore. But in reality,
yeah.
you have to expect it's a 2-day conference. Expect a lot of impact, a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, just inspiring to just owning your voice and just sharing your story. We have, I think I mentioned earlier, we have 4 plenary sessions,
Yeah.
2 deep dive sessions, and a Wimbiz debate. And I think earlier I talked about how one of the debates talking about access versus certification. We have a panel on intergenerational collaboration. We also have a panel on Wealth Playbook, where we are bringing in finance experts, both monetary, economic, just to also come in. We also have a panel on retirement. So this is a topic that many people do not really discuss, do not talk about. It's talking about reimagining the next chapter. And here it's talking about, okay, we have people who, they've had to resign from their jobs to start their business. So they didn't have to wait until retirement, before they went into another business, and just having something to fall back on and just thinking ahead. That's basically what retirement is talking about. So yes, we're looking forward to it. A 2-day event. We also have a keynote session. I think yesterday we just announced our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker is in person of Aroma Hotel, and we're excited to have her on board. We also have our conference chairperson, who was the former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, in person of Honorable Justice Amina. Okay, so it's really, really a packed array of speakers and lineup for the conference.
Oh wow. So there's just so much to look out for. There's so much to watch out for. There's so much for one to, in fact, carry biro and paper, go there so that you get to understand more. Yes, now just things down. All right. So let's look at virtual participation like for people like me. For me, I'm used to it already, so I probably know the process, So virtual participation so far, how would you, or what would you rate that, or what would you say about that particular aspect of it? Because trust me, this is one of the conferences I have a lot of people also joining virtually, because not everybody is opportunity to start traveling down to Lagos to attend this, and we have people from all over the country joining this. So talk to us a little bit about the virtual experience, what's going to make it better this year, and how participants can also register for this event.
Okay, the virtual experience. Well, because Wimbiz is a global organization. Let me just put it that way. We are a global organization, so we're not just limited in Lagos. We're not
Yeah.
just limited in Nigeria, right? And so we have a lot of people joining in from other countries, even our neighboring countries, Ghana. We have South Africa. We have a lot of delegates who have registered. From the last that I checked, right, we have people from over 9 countries that have registered to attend the conference. Some are coming in, they've begun to, just book their hotel reservation just because they want to, be in that room. For virtual participants, it's just for ease. We know that not everybody will be able to attend, not everybody will be able to come into the country. And so people can, once they register online, of
Yeah.
course, we have a Wimbiz app where people, they get to be to be uploaded into that app. They get to join there, and when they log into that app, they're able to see everybody who is attending the conference.
Hmm.
Everybody is at it. So you can network in the app. You're sending that person message. If you're on the app now, Rose, I will just send you a message to say, oh, hi, Rose, I'd like to connect with you. I'd like to schedule a meeting with you. When can we see? Just to talk and, just connect. You get to make connections over there. We also have um, a a virtual exhibition as well for some of our organizations, people who want to exhibit virtually on the app. We also have people there. Um, you can ask questions, which of course will be relayed to the anchors who ask those questions. So it's not just that people in the room who get to ask questions. As an online attendee, you get to ask your questions, and we would share those questions with the speakers. How can they register, like you asked?
Yeah.
Simply just go to www.wimbizannualconference.com, or you can just visit our website www.wimbiz.org, and you would see it under programs. You can also follow us on Instagram on our social media pages at WimbizNG, or at Wimbiz, just at Wimbiz on other social media platforms. It's very easy, it's very seamless for you to register. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's the most important thing, easy and seamless, especially for those who would want to follow online. All right. So just before we wrap it up, Precious, just go over the details that we need to know when it's happening, where, and most importantly, how people can register to be in at the. Is that still space for coming in physically, or that's filled already?
Oh no, there's still space. Registration closes on the 29th of October, which
Okay.
is next week. Is it Thursday or Friday now? But it closes next week.
Mm,
And we're still driving for more registration. We want people
okay.
to really be impacted. Last year, our keynote speaker was the former Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi
Mm,
Oshibajo. And I mentioned earlier, our keynote speaker this year is Aroma Ote, and our conference chairperson. We also have a goodwill message by the Queen Consort of the Warrior Kingdom. That's Olori
wow.
Atuachi. Yes,
Mm,
so she's going to be in the room. She's going to be in the room. Some of our speakers are people like Ashola Adeshaki, um, of the Smart Money stewards. We
mm.
also have people like Bumi George, the CEO founder of Shredder Gang. We have Eni Adeoluwa. Many people know him on Instagram. He's going to be on the power of intergenerational collaboration. How he's been able to collaborate with both young and old people. We also have Dr. Moreni Kemolei, who would also be in attendance. We have
Let me just stop you
um,
there. But I did
exactly. I have array of. I can tell you that our speakers are packed. They are seasoned people who are
Yeah.
going to be there. Let me just pause there. Let me just pause there.
All right. Thank you very much, Precious. So this is going to happen on the 6th and 7th of November. That's
Correct.
the first week of November, of course, Thursday and Friday. So you can do well to go ahead and register. Give us a link to register again.
So it's www.wimbizannualconference.com.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's a site to visit
Yeah.
and get yourself registered, because this year you are definitely going to own it. So when I say own,
Yeah.
I mean OWO, which stands for the theme of this year: own, work, and
Not
nurture.
sure.
All
Yeah.
right. So thank you very much, Precious. We know that Wimbiz will be a success, and for we the online followers who follow online, no wala, no wala.
You
All
just might
right.
have something in stock, but let me keep it under wraps.
It's okay. We are here for it. All right. So thank you so much, Precious, and we wish Wimbiz
Thank
all the
you.
best.
Thank you so much. Thank you to WFM for having us here.
All right.
All
So yes,
right.
that's it. You have heard it from Precious Magical Dumi. She's a programs manager at Wimbiz, and Wimbiz is Women in Management, Business, and Public Service. which has been around for the past 24 years. I mean, it's a lot, and they've kept it on lockdown. So the 24th annual conference is coming up on the 7th and on the 6th and 7th of November. That's in 2 weeks time, just 2 weeks from today. And as you've heard from Precious, there's still room for registration online and of course physical. So visit www.wimbizannualconference.com or visit the main site www.wimbiz.org. All right, my name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. Well, you can also follow them on Instagram and other social media pages. On Instagram is at WinBizNG, WinBizNG, WIMBIZNG on Instagram, and at WinBiz in cap lock on other social media platforms. That's WIMBIZ. So yeah, for updates, you can follow them online. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. You were to stay tuned to Women Radio WFM 91.7. Good afternoon.
Women Radio 91.7.
To sponsor this program, call the number 0816 480 7613.
Hello, phenomenal women. The moment we've all been waiting for is around the